Hello, and welcome to the daily Revelations 2 news. Yes. So TGS started, and there's now a bunch of off-screen gameplay footage
That
of the
there
game from the show floor.
is.
But before we start looking at the footage, I just want to point out something a friend of mine mentioned the other day, which is really silly, really silly. Like, why is she holding the flashlight like a gun? Why? Come on, Capcom, come on.
I think I've noticed that in numerous Resi games where it doesn't matter what they're holding, they hold it like a gun.
Well, they hold grenades and like first aid sprays and everything like normally, really. But flashlight, come on.
What kind of whack job would? This is not okay.
So yeah,
It's
this
called Whack
is
Job Bird.
footage of Revelations 2 with kind of badish quality, but the first time we're seeing gameplay.
We can
And
expect site gameplay such as fetching keys.
I assume this is all just like super early in the game, so it's just a lot of tutorial stuff, probably more scripted than other parts of the game, hopefully. like it will be disappointing if it's super scripted. And I think I'm getting like vibes of them trying to they're using Revelations 1 as space, and they're trying to add some elements of RE6 and other stuff. Like the control seems to be like a mix of Revelations 1 and RE6. I get the impression of.
And the camera, yeah.
Yeah, and they actually have doors which function different ways. Like this door, this door is like a Revelations door, and this door just seems to open a bit differently. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know.
Go back to the electronic door.
Electronic door. Where's the door? Where's the door? There's the door.
Because as it's quite easy to notice if you go back again, you'll see that as Claire tries to open it, Moira just magically teleports to her side. She's magical powers.
Really?
And yes.
Yeah, she just appears.
Okay. I don't think I noticed that, but okay.
It's quite easy to notice if you actually looked at where she appears before she appears there, and then it was like, oh, pop.
I'll look at it again. Oh yeah. That is kind of silly, yeah. So I guess it's also worth mentioning now that Capcom has confirmed co-op is offline only.
Boo!
That is weird because RE5 and 6 had online co-op and the netcode was really well. So why can't they just like copy and paste that netcode and try to use it for this game? Huh? Come on, Capcom, come on. But no, offline only. But you can in single player mode apparently like switch between both characters instantly, like RE0 style. So that's the thing, I guess.
I'm more okay with it just because it seems like with the style of the game that they're going for, it's gonna make sense to play it single player.
Is this just a thing for every door in the game?
It is.
It seems like open the single door that like you have an animation to walk through is just Moira has to be close so she can go through with you.
I wonder how that
Since
will
she's
look
AI.
in offline co-op.
That's a good point.
It's very strange.
Puzzle, shoot down keys.
Yeah, a puzzle from RE4.
So, like, it's kind of hard to see here, but like Moira's hand, it's just she's always holding it like a gun. It's so distracting.
Oof!
Oh dear.
Oh no!
And here we
Look,
can
she can.
Yeah, they have like a system for stunning enemies and doing melees, which I'm glad is still in the game. I kind of wish any of these players would actually have tried doing it, but oh well.
Yeah.
Also, instead of a health bar on the HUD, they have just strawberry jam, which is kind of silly, but oh well.
If they could just scale it back so it doesn't cover so much of the goddamn screen. Please.
What is wrong with just having a little like a health bar on the HUD, like? I
Or
like
even just a red line around the border of the screen. It doesn't have to cover this much of the screen.
This is more immersive.
No, it's not.
Hey,
It's
say
You're
fucking
bleeding
not.
from your eyeballs. I said eyeballs, not balls.
I heard you. Don't worry.
Okay.
I kind of like that animation for using the herb, though.
I thought you were talking about his hand that pointed at the TV. That's a good animation.
So realistic.
Wow, much
It seems
impressive.
to take a while for her to finally heal herself, though.
Yeah, that's another thing. Like, in Revelations, there was no animation. You used it and you immediately got healed. Whereas this, then it says you have to hold the button down, and then that brings that meter on the screen. Yeah, that has to fill up before you heal.
I think that is better than the Revelations 1 system, really. So there's a little bit of risk to the system.
Mm.
Instead of just insta use.
Oh God, can you go back to where she was aiming and fired a shot at that guy? Because this is a point I want to make. If laser sight is not a thing in this game, this is what will be happening constantly. I hate this. You're
Yeah.
aiming at the thing, but there's something between you and it. This is why I like laser sight aiming.
Yeah,
Because you can tell if it's going to actually make contact.
I really hope they have a laser sight available as an option in this game. That would be kind of nice.
The 3DS version of Revelations 1 did have it, but then they removed it from the port for some reason. So I hope this version, like Resident Evil Revelations 2, will have it. They need to put it, please.
Yeah. I think it's kind of obvious. Like, this is not the main RE team work on this, because there's many things of this which looks a bit janky, like many of the animations and how the animation, like some of the animation transitions and stuff. And I guess that was the tutorial for like dodging, which is like an RE6 thing they have here instead of Revelations 1, which has like counter dodges. This is manual dodging.
It looks very feeble as well.
That's a show floor, like the actual show floor at TGS.
The floor of the show floor. Oh, what the hell was up with that guy's aim? Why did he look at the ceiling? What's he doing?
Maybe he's using like inverted controls or something.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Maybe he really likes the
Right,
ceiling.
they're just too sensitive.
Yeah. We shall judge this player. You're not good enough for us. But yeah, it looks. Yeah.
It looks like there's a lot of similarities to Revelations 1 control style.
Yeah, I think this very much looks like an evolution of Revelations 1 with like elements taken from other games.
If they did keep that and then like borrow the camera style from RE6, I will be very happy if they don't have the forced camera changes like every 5 seconds like they did in RE6. If they like, because Revelations did a really good job with that. Like there were not a ton of scripted sequences where
Yeah,
I think
RE6 is the only game in the series with really heavy scripting.
Also, I want to address something. I think the game looks alright. All these people online saying that the game looks like garbage, like.
Speaking of graphics, I think one thing you can point on though, which is like very obvious in this corridor, for instance, like the walls and everything, it looks very low poly. Like I think this definitely looks less. Well, it looks worse than you would expect from a 360 or PS3 game, which would match some rumors we've been hearing. There was apparently this link to games on some kind of Sony website related to TGS, where they had listed Revelations 2 for the Vita.
Oh yeah, that's right. They had.
And Capcom also did a similar thing with their site, where they, with the official page for Revelations 2, they listed Vita as a platform, but then they just removed it like minutes later. So I'm starting to believe that they are going to announce this game for Vita as well.
Surprised they haven't announced it for Vita already.
Also, I'm pretty sure I've seen that crate model before.
Maybe, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is that a crate model they've used in both 5 and 6 now?
I only remember it from 6. Like I distinctly remember the orange outline from 6.
And this HUD looks very much like Revelations 1.
Yeah.
It does.
So that might indicate there's going to be a weapon crate like there was in Revelations 1 also.
Yeah.
I guess it looks unfamiliar to me because I played Revelations with a keyboard and mouse, not a gamepad.
And if Moira's flashlight is basically the Genesis scanner, then god damn it, Capcom. God damn it. I became so tired of scanning rooms for items in Revelations 1.
Wait, is this segment also in the English version of this part?
I don't think so.
I don't. Yeah. I don't think so.
It is weird that like she gets dialogue that pops up that says like aim. I don't know what it says, but it's like aim your flashlight at the item. I'd assume.
And
So
bip.
I hope that's not what it means.
There's bip as well. I mean,
I still don't feel like there's going to be any raid mode for this, but maybe the bip is for.
I'm trying to see if the items are just like completely invisible before she uses the flashlight.
it doesn't look.
But like for instance, on the left shelf there is an item she will pick up later, and right now there is no like glittery effect from that direction. So I don't know.
I think it's too far off camera to see though.
Like
Maybe
right
that
now
dialogue
it should be
pops
visible, I think, but you don't
It
see
goes for
anything
the
on the left
crowbar.
side. And then and now you see it. So I'm starting to believe like this is the system. Like when you point your flashlight in that direction, then items will start to glow like that.
Hmm.
Well, if
At
that's
the
the
very
case,
least,
Well, it's not quite as bad as the scanner.
yeah,
yeah, you
it
don't have
it
to wait
isn't.
for the thing.
Yeah, because it is used like a normal gun, like literally.
You don't even have to aim. It seems as long as the light hits the item, it'll start glittering.
Yeah. Also, isn't this a bit wrong? Like, shouldn't this like would this thing be very effective if the door opens forward? I don't know.
Oh my god, yeah. You're right.
I think Malik pointed that out to me earlier, which looks a bit funky.
Yeah, I get the feeling some of these things they didn't put a ton of thought into them.
Yeah.
Oh no. Well, that's okay. I hope
We
the game's
forgive
not
you,
full of stuff
silly
like that.
Capcom. I wish they had someone really good, well, good-ish playing the game so we could see like melees and everything, because I'm curious how that looks.
More RE6 crates?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, now, see,
Wait.
yeah, Moira was controlled by the computer there, right?
Yeah.
And she looked at the direction of the item.
Does she have an? I can't tell what that icon looks like above her head. Is it a star or is it is it an X over her? Like you can't take control of her right now. Right there.
It's kind of hard to see.
I think it's like a person icon.
Yeah, but it looks like it has an X through it too.
I only see the person. I don't see anything through it.
I think the movement is a little bit weird sometimes. Like the character is moving. Like they're moving and looking in two different directions. It looks a bit weird. I don't know. I don't really like how floaty the movement looks, but like that is more nitpicky than anything else.
Yeah, I preferred that. I liked it in Revelations 1. So I'm okay with it. But yeah, it looks like items were not being picked up until you switched to Moira. So maybe you're right.
Oh well.
Yeah. And they really like this room. I think this is where they show off like the gate you open in the style of Revelations 1. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Except you don't have Chris's thighs to help you this time, so it's not as fun.
I am wondering how the level design is, because I don't like seeing those gates, because that seems like an area you will never go back to again, and I kind of like having big areas to explore, so I'm kind of curious how the level design will be.
Gee, I wonder which version of the game this is.
I think this is a Nintendo 64 version.
Oh wow. I'm so glad they're making games stay on 64 again.
I do like that there was an interview recently where the makers of the game said that this game is really survival horror. For instance, you don't even start with any weapons, and this seems to be like, I don't know, 2 minutes into the game.
Oh.
Like this is definitely super early since it's all tutorial. I guess it's also worth mentioning that like it is not apparent in this YouTube video, but a bunch of the footage we've seen so far is in 60 FPS for the PS4 and Xbox One, so it's kind of neat to see that for a console RE
Yep.
game.
Mhm.
Maybe I should skip ahead of a little bit of this because this is just like stuff we've seen in the other videos.
Well, and again, she had to use the flashlight to make the key visible.
Yeah, and hey, it's a monster!
A very rude monster that punches people with doors.
Look at that dodging. It's
Yeah,
so good.
It looks. The dodge animation is a little bit goofy. Rip,
Eh,
rip.
eh.
Melee,
Melee,
melee.
melee! Run up there,
Come
melee!
on, do it. You have so much time. What are you
Yup.
doing?
Nice dodge.
Actually, did that jump animation look a lot like the zombie jump animation from RE6 to anyone
I was
else?
reminded of that, yeah.
Yeah.
I was reminded of it, but it is not the same animation. But yeah, it looks similar. I'm just baffled. Like they have many new animations in the game, but why can't they give an animation for Moira with a flashlight? Come on.
I'm gonna do a knife-only playthrough of this.
I wonder if that'll be possible.
Like it is so obvious in like scenes like this. Well, minus the blur with how.
Wait, where's that other guy coming from?
He's just from the ceiling.
Oh wow, that was a pretty
was dumb.
amazing animation for falling.
He's falling in slow motion.
It's like the animation for falling enemies in RE5, which you only really see if you mod the game. So yeah, I think the game looks promising, but there's just certain things I don't like the strawberry jam and some
Yeah.
animation
tone it.
stuff looking a bit janky.
Tone it down. Tone down the jam.
And I like, why is co-op offline only? Like why? Like, come on. Capcom, don't be silly.
I want this player to get a game over. I want Moira to get picked up, because
There is actually one bit in one of these videos where Moira is grabbed by an enemy. So she's not being ignored by enemies.
yeah, and she does get like this weird icon above the character when that happens, so we kind of theorized that maybe she's like Ashley.
Yeah, she'll get
Like-
carried away.
Oh, he actually
Claire!
did die. I didn't
Yeah.
see that before.
Ow.
Retry, quit.
Quitter.
He quit. He had enough.
Yeah, you suck at this game. Sorry, no, I'm just kidding. Thank you for the footage. I'm sorry.
Uh,
Walking down the spooky hallway.
so scary. Yeah, and this is like the stealth thing, I guess, like stealth mode where you crouch down.
Yeah, I was surprised to see a crouch walk.
But
I like it.
I don't think anyone actually tries to do anything stealthy in these
Mm-mm.
videos.
But they're so sneaky you can't even hear them, Sectors.
Maybe there was a tutorial section for stealth before this.
Yeah, maybe I'll skip ahead a little bit here. Oh, dodging.
Don't lie down on the stretcher. Looks like it came from Silent Hill.
Was that a sprint?
Yeah, it looked a bit weird.
Oh yeah.
Huh.
Finally, there's sprint.
So I guess that's another thing similar-ish to RE6. But yeah, like Ryman mentioned earlier that when they picked up certain items, you saw BP, which was in Revelations 1 as well, which stood for battle points, I think. And BP was only usable in raid mode, right?
I think so, yeah. That was the currency used to buy things.
So I would think that's some kind of hint, like maybe there's some kind of bonus mode, and there's like I would really be surprised if there's no extra mode whatsoever, even
I
if
wouldn't
it's
be
something minor.
surprised. Just the way that they've announced how they're gonna release this game, like episodically, and it's not like a full retail price.
They have said though that if you do buy the retail copy or the digital season pass, there will be extra content. And I would kind of expect that to be, well, it is either super money like extra costumes, or maybe that is like the bonus mode,
I
some kind of
still
raid
don't.
mode.
With how close the episodes are being released, I don't understand why it's episodic at all. Why?
And I don't. Why would they release like raid mode as an extra only for certain versions? Like that seems like it'd be really strange. Like wouldn't they want more people to have it so there'd be more people to play with?
You would think so, but I mean, companies, they do stupid things now and then,
Yeah.
so I don't know. I think I
At least-
think I think they're just trying to convince people to buy the more expensive versions of the game, really.
Hmm.
Yeah, Capcom, well, I'll buy the cheap version and you'll like it.
But yeah, the whole episodic thing, it is so arbitrary because they could just very easily release it as one thing and not have this weird gap between episodes.
The episodic structure would make more sense if they actually needed time to develop the rest of the game. But
Yeah,
they're releasing
although
it within a week of each other. There's no way it's not already done.
to be honest, if they went for that solution where they actually like separately made each episode like with Walking Dead, I think that would be even worse because I don't like the idea of like, okay, played one episode, wait 4 months for the next one. I wouldn't like
Yeah.
that.
True, I do tend to play those games when all the episodes are released.
I guess you're invincible while climbing ladders.
Yes.
Except when they've climbed past you.
Uh,
And okay, there's the icon. Yeah.
so that's where Moira was grabbed, I guess. Some kind of run icon.
Yeah.
I don't know what the icons mean all the time, really. Like
It
maybe
looked
what
like she
they're
was
doing
let
at
go
the time.
though.
Do melee, do melee. Oh.
I think she was just like being grabbed, attacked, like not grabbed to be taken away. So maybe she can't be like maybe she actually nothing happens to her at
Yeah,
all.
maybe she's just stunned, and that is the entire penalty.
Yeah.
But yeah, like if this is how Moira works, that she's just this support character who is occasionally stunned, then I'm less annoyed about the online co-op thing because it looks like Claire is the one which is fun to play as.
Yeah. You know, I think this is that alternate universe, or Claire's just really crazy because Moira shouldn't even exist. Barry died in Resident Evil 1. He's dead. Sectus killed him. So
That's not canon.
Moira was already like Moira is
No, she
referenced
wasn't.
in RE1.
that's her older sister.
Both daughters are mentioned in RE1.
No, that was her brother.
I'm gonna skip ahead. You're insane. That's a door again.
He just wants
Let's-
more men, that's all it is.
Excuse me.
Are you
I
just
do not
angry,
want-
Aquamatey, because the two main characters in this, they're both female? Is this just you showing your like dislike of that?
No,
So much anger.
I like females sometimes as playable characters. I really like Sheva. She's great.
I think your thing is in the way of the game. Jesus Christ, man.
Okay.
But I guess there's really not much else to say. I think it looks promising, and I hope it's fun to play. Although there are certain elements which are just. And they also released an extended version of this live action trailer from 2 weeks ago.
Extended?
Yeah, it has like a couple of more minutes of stuff in it.
That much,
not,
really?
Actually, it's probably not more minutes, more like a half minute in total. Probably it's not much. But I guess we can see if we can see anything else. I've already spotted one thing, which is new.
Well, this is a good time just to say what you're expecting, maybe. But I was just like, I was more hopeful that it would be a little bit more different compared to Revelations 1. Like, I thought they'd take the chance to develop it better for consoles.
Oh, who's this?
It's that Jill. Yeah.
No, it's Moira. And look, she's
Oh,
talking
is that
with a
Jill?
fat bearded man.
Oh,
He's not
Jill, the
fat.
fat-bearded man.
Yes, he is. Look at him.
And
got a beer
if
belly.
you see here, you can see Jill's sandwiches and cookies.
And
Chris's
cupcakes.
foot.
Cupcakes.
Nice.
Yum. Chris, can you give me a cupcake? Sure. Hiya.
Don't. That's not how you pick up a cookie.
Hiya.
Wait.
Wait, hang
I
on.
don't
No,
remember
stop.
her.
Stop. This guy's face, right here. Please.
Yeah, I don't know.
He looks like he's out of it or something.
But yeah, like
Such a great party.
go.
basically, like in the original version of the trailer, this guy
Oh.
would appear much earlier. Like he would appear around here, I think.
I
But
don't remember her.
so yeah, you can see more people in this version.
White suit lady.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything special about her. I don't know. I think
What is-
this little girl might be new. I think she's new for this version of the trailer. And then there's zombies.
Staring very intently at something on camera.
Zombies. What does it mean?
Itchy tasty.
If you increase the gamma by 1,000.
It's like he really doesn't like that bracelet. He's like, no, this clashes with the
Or
rest
I
of
want
my
to
outfit.
grab that thing there. Yoink.
And like, there's zombies all like,
And the original trailer would stop just before this zombie got shot, but this trailer keeps going just
yeah.
after that.
He knows he's gonna get shot. He's just like, I don't really feel like being a zombie today. I just know I'm gonna get shot in the head.
And I guess it is a bullet and not a crossbow bolt, but I would still be very surprised if Claire does not get some kind of bow gun or crossbow during the game.
Oh yeah, this is. You can definitely tell it's a bullet.
Yeah, you can tell it even more at the very end of the trailer because they show a new scene, and then there's a zombie who's all like, "I'm a zombie."
He's leaking from his mouth.
Yes, he is.
I think he had too much strawberry jam.
Yeah, see, obviously it needs to be toned down. Obviously,
Evil is watching.
apparently, yes, evil is watching. See there.
So
yeah.
this scene is completely new. So that's Claire, I guess. That's a zombie
haven't seen
going.
this
Yum,
yet.
yum, yum. I like Claire. Yum, yum, yum.
Yeah, that is not a Christian side hug.
And this
Stop that
zombie's
now.
all like.
Yeah, he doesn't know what he's doing. He's walking away from the fight rather than towards it.
And you see this one like very briefly. And that's a new trailer.
Mm.
And I think that's one thing I can mention, not related to Revelations 2, is that they revealed the achievement list for Resident Evil HD Remaster.
Oh yeah, they did.
And they kind of went crazy with that achievement list. Like there's achievement for beating invisible enemy mode. There's achievement for real survival. There's achievement for basically doing every variation of the events in the game, like letting Barry die, letting Barry survive, and etc. And they also mention beating the game in very easy difficulty, and very easy difficulty did not exist in other versions of the game, so that's all new. I'm kind of curious how easy that is, because when I played through easy difficulty, like last month or so, that was overly easy. Like I was drowning in items. I'm kind of curious how very easy it will be.
Oh man, I have a funny feeling about very easy.
Funny bunny.
Regenerating health.
Yay!
Well, maybe we'll see. And I guess I should also point out that I don't think I'll be as crazy as I've been like the last 2 weeks with podcasts about new news. I think from now on I probably will just not mention certain trailers. Like I think the many trailers I won't even watch. Like if they're just story trailers, then I don't care. I'll get story stuff when I play the game myself. So yeah, and I guess that's it. I don't know if there's anything else to mention.
Don't
I'm
think
still
so.
looking forward to this.
Yeah,
I'm
I hope it's
hopeful.
fun. I mean, I will definitely get this when it's released, and I'll probably just get like one episode and then just be sad and wait 1 week for another episode and go like that.
Right. I do have one question actually.
What?
Have we heard Claire speak in this game yet?
Yeah, she. She talks in the trailer which was released last week.
She does?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Pretty sure of it. Pretty sure of it.
Does it sound like a new voice actress?
Yeah, I think so. I'm
Oh.
And also like Alison Court or whatever her name is has not mentioned that. Well, I think she's mentioned that she's not working on this game, like very specifically.
Mm.
So I'm trying to remember if there's anything I have missed I should mention, but I think that is pretty much it.
I think the really big thing that I'm worried about after seeing all of this, the only thing is if we're forced to use that crosshair, because I hate it.
Yeah, I mean I will live with it, but yeah, I really hope there's a laser sight. I just much prefer that.
That's the only thing that I could see taking away from my enjoyment of the game, but I'm still looking forward to it.
I can mention that on Saturday, Capcom will be streaming a presentation of them just playing Revelations 2 and remaster, and if there's like very special gameplay stuff shown up there, I might do a podcast about that, but I don't know. But yeah, that is Revelations 2 gameplay stuff.
Okay.
So bye. Bye.
Bye.
Oochie, oochie, goo.
Got my on you. Oh.